call that we see later on, you guys will see that the representatives again do use this. So that's the main reason I keep referencing that, just because it's important to know where to go for when you actually get these calls, you know. All right, we are going to move along. We're going to use Miss George's account. So if anybody has trouble getting into CRM again, please just let me know. If it happens once, just let me know. I can take a look and see what's going on. But I'm going to put Georgia's information in the chat so you guys can pull her up. You guys might already have her from yesterday, but I got a call basically. I said, thank you for calling Healthy Benefits Plus member support. This is Chelsea. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? And we're going to say this is Miss Georgia White. Okay, Miss Georgia White, what is that zip code? She's going to tell me 60007. I am going to search for Miss Georgia. All right, so I have found her. I'm going to click on that profile. Again, if date of birth pops up here, I'm going to verify date of birth. However, I have already verified her zip code because she did provide it to me. So we're going to click verified and submit. All right. So now that we're in this member's account, we're going to say, how can I help you today? And Miss Georgia is going to let us know, I'd like to place a phone order. All right. So I'm going to ask for some guidance through here. So again, if you need to use your kit, definitely do so. Everything is in there. So can anybody tell me, now that I know Miss Georgia wants to place a phone order, what is the first thing in the process that I'm going to do? Oh, go ahead, Samantha. Oh no, Samantha, are you double muted maybe? If not, then just check here to make sure that you have the right microphone selected, because I can't hear you. Let me move that back over. Kimberly.
Yo, Andy, if I didn't try to bail on you before.
Can you hear me?
I didn't purposely bail on you.
I can.
Okay, we're gonna go to
my
orders.
shit's fucked up, dude. But did I hear
That
you
is correct. That is one of the
Jonathan
steps. But do you remember the first thing I need to check? One more.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. No, so we just want to verify the member has an active card. Okay, we want to verify their card is active. So, but you're right. You're right along the right. So there's no wrong answer there. We just want to verify their card status is active here, and then we want to read the member's balance to them. So I would be happy to place an order for you today. Your available balance is $188.77.
And the Moriarty he had in that.
Great job, Kimberly. But Kimberly is right. After that, we're going to go to our orders tab.
I don't think so.
All right, and then we are going to click on create phone order.
No, he wasn't.
Now at this point, I'm in step 5. So can anybody tell me what step 5 is and what I would need to do here? Go ahead, Melissa.
The only movie I can think of that guy's in is Mr. Deeds.
Right, in step 5, you need to ask the member for the email address. So, for example, what email address would you like to order notifications sent to? And then the email address will pre-populate what is listed in the card holder information tab.
Yes, that is exactly right. You got it. So again, what's pre-populated here is what is in the cardholder information tab. Now, if we do update this, Andy, or we change this here for this order, remember it's not going to update their
work correctly
demographic information in the cardholder information tab. It's just the email address for this order. Great job, Melissa. All right, and then the next thing I want to ask is, what do I do if Miss Georgia tells me, well, I do not want to use an email. I'm not tech savvy. I don't want to use an email.
I've worked out a way to make it work.
Rondell, did I say your name right?
Rondell, it's
like,
okay. Hi.
Okay. Sorry.
You would actually use the OTC email.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I'm going to click on use OTC email. It's going to pre-populate the email with OTC orders at Solutran.com. Great job.
Then you'd have to assume.
All right. And then can anybody help me and tell me what my next step would be? What's step 6?
Miles too short, if that map is correct, right? So things like that.
Let's give it a go again. Let's try again, Samantha.
But anyways, I've solved those problems.
not sure what's going on. It doesn't even show that you're trying to talk. Maybe we can try to work on that around the next break too, because I do want you to be able to participate. I'm sure you want to. Like I said, if you're having any mic issues, go here, click on the drop down. Your microphone is what's going to matter. So the speaker is how you hear. I can hear you. Yay.
Yeah, but that's not
Okay,
necessarily
I
true.
changed the setting.
I mean, you're talking about
You
sailors.
check to see what
You know, on
phone number
sailors
they'll
who
like to use in case
were
there's
supposedly
an
off
issue
by
with the order.
however much. I
That's
mean, for every
exactly
sailor
right.
who
So I'm
turned
going
up, I
to
can
ask
bring up
the
two
member if
who are
they
not
have a
off.
phone number
Yeah.
they would like to use for this order. Now what if the member says, I do not wish to provide a phone number?
Yes. Well, first of all, I'm not arguing for the globe, but
All right,
technically
go
they can
ahead.
they use spherical coordinates
And
that
if you
they're,
can tell me how to
looking
pronounce
across,
your
and
name
they
so I'm
take
not
great circle
wrong.
routes and Haversine formula, which is a
It's like Aquila.
it's
I think I said this earlier.
trigonometric
Yeah, it looks
function
like
for a
Aquila to
sphere.
me.
So
Yes, it's Aquila.
Okay,
think
okay.
that's
I
a,
like that name. That's a good
globe
name.
model.
I like it.
But anyways, I've solved.
Okay, you say if they don't want to use their phone number,
Yes.
Yeah.
then
They still
you
get
use
left. They still
is
have
it the
to
phone
pronounce
number
it
that's
like that.
listed in the queue?
Yep. Yep. So it's all the fives, basically. That's exactly right. It'd be the 555, 555, 5551. It's a mouthful. And that's the one we're gonna put in here, you guys. So put that number in here for this example, okay?
Where's my MO?
All
Let me tell you something.
right.
There's a
So
gentleman named
can
Woodley
anybody tell me about step 7?
Oh,
What
I'm
would
just-
be
I'm
my
obvious
next
to me. I
step
would have a
in
different
setting
person for
this
my own MO.
address? So I'm setting the address. What's my next step? Priscilla.
Regardless, there was a gentleman named
Basically, you would
Richland
ask
Sherman.
the
Because when I
them to
first found
confirm like the delivery address.
and he passed away
So,
recently
what physical
from
address would you like the order shipped to?
virus. But anyway,
Yes, that's
when he was
exactly
alive, and
right.
we were
And just
both in this
remember,
community starting out,
if we change the address here, it's going to
we
change the
were
address for the
sort
shipment
of both,
only. It won't update their demographic changes, so we can
we really wanted to
definitely
make
do
like a
that.
flat model
Remember,
that was
you
correct,
cannot
because all the flat
update
models
the address
had these
in the cardholder
inaccuracies
information
and
tab, but we
something was
can for
wrong about it.
shipping.
And so we
Okay,
were
so if we want to
we were
ship this
making a
order
correct
somewhere else,
flat
we can
model.
totally do that. Great job.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
got from a
So my
virus-
next
virus
step is going to be
yeah.
clicking on verify address. So before you guys do that, let's just do a quick
Oh, you
recap
know
of
this
what
one?
could pop up here.
You
So
know
does
him?
anybody
Litch-
remember
Litchard
what
was
the
his name.
verification,
him?
the address verification is?
Yeah.
And what we do
Yeah,
here?
he
Go
died
ahead,
from
Michael.
from a virus, yeah. Yes, yes. So that's the specific virus, yes. But
Michael, did you
I
want
don't
to
know if that's
answer?
anyway, it doesn't matter. Jace, the guy who comes in here, he's isolated it himself. He's actually isolated it.
Okay.
Oh. He says
Let's
he
try
has.
to carry in.
So ask the member is the address
Teal and
is
orange in his
correct.
pocket.
Yeah, we're going to read the suggested address and just ask them, is this address correct? Remember, this only is an
enough.
address suggestion. So if they say no, we
point is that
can use
Richmond's not with
original
us
address.
anymore.
If they say yes, we're going to
Rest in
click
peace.
choose
He was a
suggested
really good
address.
dude.
Our
And
address status will
he,
update to be
he
verified
and I
if we
were
do use
wanting
the
to make a model.
suggestion.
This is
And if
5
we
years ago.
don't and we click on
And
choose
we had to
original
stop
address,
abruptly
it's
because
going to
there was
update
certain
to
problems that we
decline
couldn't
suggestion,
cope
which
with
is
and
okay.
make
If
the
that
model.
happens, we can
The
move on to
multiplicity
building our
sort of
order. Great
solved
job
some of
and
those
thank you.
problems
I love
in a
this
weird
class.
way.
You
But
guys are
he didn't make an
participating
accurate map. He just
wonderfully,
kind of
so
made an
I
accurate
just
model.
thank you guys for
Or
that. Love that.
working model.
Okay. Now let's click on verify
But yeah,
address
but like I said,
together.
I've sort of noted
We got a
make the
pop-up.
map
Can
actual-
anybody tell
actually
me
accurate
about this pop-up
so
and
that
what
you
I
can
should do?
actually use it, and the distances would conform to actually how they
Let's
exist on
go
Earth.
with Tiara. I seen you had your hand up.
Yeah, but let me just so I don't ruin the whole.
Or maybe you had it up
thing.
for
I'm making
a
a picture
prior
of it now, so
question.
it can be
That's
presented.
okay too.
And I'm working out the kinks.
Okay,
When it's
yes,
done,
I have it. I had it
promise
up
there's
for
gonna
a
be a
private
couple
course.
flatters or
They're
two.
asking for an order number, and I'm not. My page don't look like yours, so I'm not following along. So I can do a
Okay.
log phone order. They're asking for an order number, so I can continue. It's not working.
Are you so when
I
you
mean, to be
went
honest
to
with you,
the
I'm doing this
orders
for you
tab, did you
guys.
go to
I'm doing this
create
for
phone
you.
order?
Yes. Let me try to go back. I went to phone orders.
Yeah, it doesn't help me out.
I'm here now, and
But one thing that we
That's
can do
why.
with this,
So
like this
we do have the phone
map,
orders
will
tab, but
actually
go to the
satisfy
orders tab because you want to see this screen.
Orders.
Solutran's requirement.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I don't,
Like you can do
do
celestial
I got
navigation
orders
on this
tab?
flat
Okay,
map,
orders.
but
Okay,
it doesn't make any
I
sense.
see
to like
orders
go-
and it says create phone order.
Yeah.
I can't click on it. Oh,
Well, I'm not vouching for
okay,
anything.
now
I'm
it's
just saying
loading.
he has a challenge.
Okay, I got it. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're
supposedly
fine.
you
Please.
can
Yeah.
add
I
this-
want you guys to
this would
learn. So
actually
if you
be
guys are lost,
Yeah.
please tell me.
Yes, I was lost.
Well, I'm glad you told me.
Okay.
No.
Yes, thank you. I got it now.
Yeah, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna put my number back in here.
Do you say that?
All right. Isaac,
Interesting.
do you want to tell me what my next step? This would be step 7. No. I'm sorry. I was asking what this is. I apologize. I'm asking about the address verification error and what I do. I apologize.
No worries. So you would click OK and verify that the address is correct.
Yes, that is correct. We're going to verify that that address is correct. We can see our address status updated to address not found. Again, that is okay. That just means that maybe it's a newer address and it's not in our database. That's okay. As long as they verify that it's correct, then we're going to move on. Okay. So, and if they do say, oh no, you have an error, update it, click verify address again and move forward. All right. So let's go on and let's click on build order together. All right, at this point, we are in 8.2 a KIP. So now that I'm here, I'm going to say, may I have your first item number, please? I am going to type in the item number, and I'm also going to put this in chat for you guys to grab it. So type this in with me. Now remember, you have the catalog ID, which is where we put the item number. And then you can also search by brand, product, or department. Again, if you do search for, using any of those other ones, then you're going to have a lot more that populates, but it's okay. We can do that. They may not have the item number, and if they don't, we can definitely search in those ways. I'm going to uncheck the catalog item because, again, we want to maximize our search results. Not everything is in the catalog.
I would have narrowed it down to at least under an hour.
So I'm going to click on search.
That would be my only criticism.
All right, I see my item down here.
Like, there's the people in the audience or whatever.
I am going to clear the hands if that's okay, because I'm going to ask another question here in a second. All right.
Probably still thinking about some of the stuff.
Now that I am here, okay, I'm going to click on the item. Can anybody tell me what I'm required to provide the member with on this screen?
It sort of muddies some of the other stuff you said. So I think that it would have been better if you just narrowed it down.
See, I got a few hands. I don't think I've heard from you, Jennifer. Do you want to come on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. The name of the item, the product, the price, and ask them how many they want.
Exactly. You got it. So I'm going to say that's the Ace brand knee brace with side stabilizers, easy to use, breathable, for the price of $14.94. How many of those would you like? And of course, we can see that this is available. I know that it says in the steps, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, it says in the steps to check availability first. Once you get used to this, you're going to notice that right away. If it's out of stock, it's going to be very clear. So, you'll notice it. So that's why I kind of go through this first and whatnot, because if it's out of stock, you're going to notice it right away. And we'll see exactly what that looks like when something's out of stock later. But for this example, we're just going to say Miss Georgia wants one. Yeah. So we don't need to make any changes to the quantity. We're just going to click add to cart. Now, remember earlier, whenever I fought with this, we might have to do that. Yeah. So if you have to, click on this a few times and click add to cart until it finally shows in your review order button. Because yeah, it's kind of a problem in here. Oh boy. Okay. There, I finally got it in mine. Kimberly, did you have a question? No. Okay. Sorry.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Like I said, if you got to fight with it a little bit, you can. Lakita, did you have a question?
Yes. I can't get logged into, I guess, what's the system? Oh, CRM.
I can't
Yeah.
get logged. It's saying an error. So I'm just following along. I just wanted to let you know. You said let you know.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Make
Okay.
sure. Are you using the Activist 37?
The one that you just put in the chat. I tried
Okay.
both.
Okay. Yeah, don't try again. Let's give it a rest because I don't want to lock it out. So following me along is totally okay. And if we get
Okay.
time again later, you can practice some more.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank
Just wanted to
you.
let you know.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Tiara?
I'm messing with it and it's still not adding it to the cart.
Okay.
It's still saying I can't add it. And I done clicked it. So